Number 8 on the list is Pirasaurus Mirandi. Pirasaurus Mirandi is an extinct species of crocodile that lived during the Miocene epoch, approximately 8 to 12 million years ago, in what is now South America. Here are some facts about this ancient creature. Size: Pirasaurus mirandi is estimated to have grown up to 10.3 meters, 34 feet, in length and weighed up to 5.16 metric tons, 5.69 short tons. Habitat: this species of crocodile lived in the wetlands and swamps of the Amazon basin during the Miocene epoch. Diet: Pirasaurus mirandi was a top predator and likely fed on a variety of animals including fish, turtles, mammals, and even other crocodiles. Discovery: the first fossils of Pirasaurus mirandi were discovered in the early 20th century in what is now Brazil. Taxonomy: Pirasaurus mirandi belongs to the family Alligatoridae, which also includes modern-day alligators and caimans. Name: the genus name Pirasaurus is derived from the Purus River in Brazil, where many fossils of this species have been found. The species name Mirandi honors Brazilian paleontologist Carlos de Paula Miranda. Anatomy: Pirasaurus mirandi had a broad, flattened snout and large, sharp teeth for capturing and killing its prey. It also had powerful jaws and a robust body suited for aquatic life. Extinction: Pirasaurus mirandi went extinct at the end of the Miocene epoch, around 5 million years ago, possibly due to changes in the climate and environment of the Amazon basin. Fossil evidence: fossils of Pirasaurus mirandi have been found in several South American countries, including Brazil, Colombia, Peru, and Venezuela. Relationships: Pirasaurus mirandi is closely related to other giant crocodilians that lived during the same time period, such as Griposuchus and Murasuchus. Number 7 on the list is the Sakosuchus Imperatora. Sakosuchus was one of the largest crocodiles that ever lived on Earth. They lived in the early Cretaceous in the Sahara Desert some 110 million years ago before camels and Tuscan raiders became the dominant species. In the Cretaceous, the Sahara was once filled with waterways and lush jungles. Massive dinosaurs like Paralititan were hunted by predators like Carcharodontosaurus. In the water, however, Sakosuchus would have reigned unchallenged. Its name means flesh crocodile emperor. Imperator probably had a generalized diet similar to that of the Nile crocodile. A diet that would have included large terrestrial prey such as the abundant dinosaurs that lived in the same region. Sakosuchus, popularly known as the super croc, is an extinct genus of Crocodiliform and a distant relative of the crocodile that lived 112 million years ago. Most sources on the web claim that the Sakosuchus Imperatora was the biggest prehistoric crocodile that ever lived, but recent findings suggest that it was not the case. Recent estimates suggest that the largest Imperator specimen was 9.5 meters, 31 feet, in length and had a body weight of about 4.3 metric tons, 4.7 short tons. Fish are easy prey for small crocodiles, but as they grew larger they would need more sustenance to survive, and so they may have begun to incorporate dinosaurs into their diets as well. As seen in crocodiles today, Sakosuchus may have also left the water to scavenge the kills of the larger dinosaurs as well. Although it's unlikely that Sakosuchus deliberately hunted dinosaurs for lunch, there's no reason it had to tolerate other predators that competed with it for limited resources. A full-grown supercroc would have been more than capable of breaking the neck of a large theropod, such as, say, the contemporary, fish-eating Spinosaurus, the biggest meat-eating dinosaur that ever lived. Number 6 on the list is Uthecodon brumti. Uthecodon brumti was a large slender-snouted fish-eating crocodile that was common in the lakes and rivers of Lake Turkana, Kenya, between 1 and 8 million years ago, during the Neogen. A particularly large specimen of this crocodile found at Lothagam on the west side of Lake Turkana, dated to some 4 million years, was estimated to have been almost 10 meters, 33 feet, in length, and estimated to be 6 to 7 metric tons. One of the largest fossils by weight from this animal was found in Kenya. Fossils from this crocodile are some of the most commonly found in the Turkana Basin. Number 5 on the list is Griposuchus. Griposuchus is an extinct genus of gavialoid crocodilian. It was also a slender-snouted crocodile like Uthecodon. Fossils have been found in Argentina, Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, and the Peruvian Amazon. The genus existed during the early and middle Miocene epoch. One recently described species, G. crozati, grew to an estimated length of 10 meters, 33 feet. In length and about 5 5 metric tons. Griposuchus was a top predator in its environment and likely preyed on a variety of animals including fish, turtles, and other reptiles. The bony plates, osteoderms, on the back and tail of Griposuchus were arranged in a distinct pattern that helped to identify different species. Griposuchus had a powerful tail that it used for swimming and propulsion through the water. Like modern crocodiles, Griposuchus was able to replace its teeth throughout its lifetime. Griposuchus is part of a group of crocodilians known as chimonines, which are characterized by their broad snouts and heavily armored bodies. Some researchers have suggested that Griposuchus may have been able to walk on land for short distances, using its powerful legs to move between bodies of water. Fossils of Griposuchus have been found in deposits dating back to the late Miocene to early Pleistocene epochs, which spanned from about 11 million to 1.8 million years ago. The teeth of Griposuchus were cone-shaped, with serrated edges that helped it to grip onto prey. Griposuchus had a heavily armored body, with bony plates, osteoderms, covering its back and tail, as well as scuts on its belly. Number 4 on the list is Ramphosuchus. Ramphosuchus is up to 11 meters, 36 feet largest prehistoric crocodiles. Ramphosuchus. A recent study suggests Ramphosuchus may have been 8 to 11 meters, 26 to 36 feet, in length. Previously, it was believed that the Ramphosuchus was the largest prehistoric crocodile ever, but not anymore. For many years scientists believed that it was one of the largest, if not the largest crocodilian that ever lived, reaching an estimated length of 15 to 18 meters, 49 to 59 feet, and 20 tons in weight. However, a more recent study suggests that the animal may have been 8 to 11 meters, 26 to 36 feet, in length, and therefore is not the largest known crocodilian. Ramphosuchus inhabited what is now the Indian subcontinent in the Miocene. It is only known from incomplete sets of fossils, mostly teeth and skulls. Habitat: fossils of Ramphosuchus have been found in India, indicating that it lived in the region that is now South Asia. Diet: based on its skull and teeth morphology, it is believed that Ramphosuchus was a fish-eater. However, it may also have consumed other prey, such as turtles, small mammals, and birds. Anatomy: Ramphosuchus had a long, slender snout, which was probably used for catching fish. Its skull was elongated and flattened, with eyes situated on top of the head. It had strong limbs and a long tail, which would have helped it swim through the water. Classification: Ramphosuchus is a member of the crocodile family Gavialidae, which includes the living gharial, Gavialis gangeticus, of India, and the false gharial, Tomistoma schlegelii, of Southeast Asia. Extinction: Ramphosuchus went extinct around 5 to 6 million years ago, possibly as a result of changing environmental conditions. Overall, Ramphosuchus was a fascinating and impressive animal, with its long, slender snout and massive size. Number 3 is Murasuchus. Murasuchus is up to 12 meters, 39 feet 4 inches length. One of the largest prehistoric crocodiles. Murasuchus is an extinct genus of giant crocodilians from the Miocene of South America. With an estimated length of up to 12 meters long, Murasuchus was one of the biggest crocodiles of all time. However, despite this gigantic size, it had a relatively weak jaw and skull construction combined with quite small teeth for its size. The skull has been described as duck-like, broad, flat, and very elongated. These two things do not portray an apex predator that wrestled large prey into the water. It presumably obtained its food by filter feeding. The jaws were too gracile for the animal to have captured larger prey. It also probed the bottoms of lakes and rivers for food. Fossils have been found in the Fitzgerald Arch of Peru, where it coexisted with many other crocodilians, including the giant gharial, Griposuchus, and the alligatorid Pirasaurus. The great diversity of crocodilomorphs in this Miocene age, Tortonian stage, 8 million years ago. Murasuchus is known for having an unusually long and flattened snout, which is thought to have been adapted for feeding on fish. The name Murasuchus means Mura's crocodile in reference to Brazilian paleontologist Álvaro de Oliveira Moura, who discovered the first specimen in the 1970s. Murasuchus was a large crocodile, with some estimates suggesting it may have reached lengths of up to 12 meters, 39 feet. However, more conservative estimates put its length at around 8 to 9 meters, 26 to 30 feet. Murasuchus was likely a semi-aquatic predator that lived in rivers and swamps. Its large size and specialized snout may have allowed it to prey on a wide range of animals, including fish, turtles, and even large mammals like giant rodents. Despite its impressive size and unique morphology, Murasuchus is relatively poorly understood due to the limited number of fossils that have been discovered. Most of what is known about the animal comes from a few partial skulls and other skeletal fragments. Murasuchus is part of a larger group of crocodiles known as the Garruloids, which includes several other extinct genera with similar long and narrow snouts. This group is thought to have diverged from other crocodilians early in their evolutionary history, possibly as far back as the late Cretaceous period, about 70 million years ago. Number 2 on the list is Dinosuchus. Dinosuchus was a genus of giant crocodilian that lived during the late Cretaceous period, about 75 to 82 million years ago. The name Dinosuchus means terror crocodile or terrible crocodile in Greek. Dinosuchus was one of the largest crocodilians that ever lived, with some specimens estimated to have been up to 40 feet long and weighing more than 10 tons. It had a large, powerful skull with numerous teeth that were specialized for crushing hard objects like turtle shells and the bones of large dinosaurs. Dinosuchus likely lived in and around rivers and swamps, where it would have preyed on a variety of animals including dinosaurs, turtles, fish, and possibly even other crocodilians. Today, Dinosuchus is known from fossils found in the western United States, particularly in Montana, Texas, and South Dakota, as well as in northern Mexico. Dinosuchus was first discovered in 1858 by the famous American paleontologist Joseph Leidy. However, it was not formally described and named until 1909 by the paleontologist Edwin Colbert. The largest known Dinosuchus skull measures over 5 feet long, making it one of the largest crocodilian skulls ever found. Dinosuchus' teeth were large and conical, with serrated edges that were ideal for crushing bone. Some teeth could reach over 6 inches in length. Despite its fearsome appearance and reputation as a predator, Dinosuchus was not invincible. Fossil evidence suggests that it may have been preyed upon by large theropod dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex. Dinosuchus is believed to have gone extinct around 73 million years ago, towards the end of the Cretaceous period. One theory is that it may have been outcompeted by other predators, such as the newly evolved tyrannosaurs. There is some debate among scientists over how Dinosuchus was able to grow so large. Some have suggested that it may have had a higher metabolism than modern crocodilians, allowing it to grow more quickly. Others have proposed that it may have had a unique ability to regulate its body temperature, allowing it to stay active and grow even in cooler environments. Dinosuchus is sometimes referred to as the dinosaur of the rivers due to its large size and presence in late Cretaceous ecosystems. In addition to its large size, Dinosuchus also had a powerful bite force. One study estimated that it could bite down with a force of around 23,000 pounds, making it one of the strongest biters of all time. Overall, Dinosuchus was a remarkable prehistoric predator that continues to fascinate scientists and the general public alike. Its massive size, powerful jaws, and incredible adaptations are a testament to the amazing diversity of life that once existed on our planet. Number 1 on the list is the biggest crocodile ever lived, the Uthecasuchus, up to 15 meters (49 feet). The largest crocodile ever lived on Earth, Uthecasuchus, lived during the late Cretaceous, 105 to 66 million years ago. It is only known from a partial brain case, but even that part gives hints about its enormous size. Its brain case is much larger in volume than that of any other crocodiliform, about 40 cubic centimeters or 2.44 cubic inches. Based on this volume, we can compare the ratio of braincase to skull length in other crocodilians. The total skull length of Uthecasuchus is estimated to have been 2.08 to 2.86 meters, 6.8 to 9.4 feet in length. So, if it had a long snout like modern-day gharials, its total body length, from snout to tail, should be 15 to 21 meters, 49 to 69 feet. If it had a short snout like today's crocodiles, its length should be a whopping 16 to 22 meters, 52 to 72 feet. But most scientists think that these calculations gave an almost impossible length for this prehistoric crocodilian. They think Uthecasuchus was 15 meters, 49 feet, in length at most. Still, this makes Uthecasuchus the largest crocodile ever lived on Earth. One interesting fact about Uthecasuchus is that its bony shield on the top of the skull is one of the largest known among crocodiliforms, measuring over 60 centimeters, 2 feet, in length. This makes it a very distinctive feature of this extinct reptile and sets it apart from other crocodiliforms that lived during the same time period.